Sanna Marin is arguing for stronger cooperation on the first visit of a Finnish Prime Minister to Australia. She's warning critical dependence on authoritarian regimes could cause Western economies to collapse. Let's go live now to Sky News reporter, political reporter Joel Philp. Joel, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has met with her this afternoon.
Yeah, that's right. Look, he welcomed her to Kirribilli House and they walked through the gardens overlooking the Sydney Harbour Bridge. But when the pair went inside, the conversation turned serious, speaking about the war in Ukraine. And Sanna Marin said that there are lessons that we can both learn from the conflict.
I also want to congratulate you on your strong stance in support of the people of Ukraine in their struggle against what has occurred. And I was in Madrid at the NATO summit when Finland, of course, applied for accession to the NATO agreement, and I think that was historically a very big moment for your country. So thank you for your leadership.
I think the geopolitical situation is very severe, especially now in Europe, in Ukraine, and you are also supporting Ukrainians very concretely when it comes to the war. And we together must stand by our values and the rule-based international order that is now challenged by authoritarian regimes. And we also have to learn from the war, from the situation, not to build that kind of dependencies with authoritarian countries that are critical, that would crumble our societies. And that's why we need trusted partners more than ever.
This is just after the Finnish Prime Minister delivered a speech in Sydney in which she pushed for a greater cooperation between the two countries and a free trade agreement to be signed with the European Union to help what she said was critical dependence on the West with authoritarian regimes like China and Russia.
This is the time to stop being naive, also when it comes to China. If those trading routes would be cut suddenly, then we would be in trouble. Our businesses, our industries will be in trouble. Our whole economies will collapse.
She also admitted that Europe was dependent on the United States in its war against Russia. Of course, Finland is in the process of joining NATO like its Nordic neighbour Sweden. Russia has warned if that were to occur, of course, Finland shares a border with Russia, there would be more military tensions in the Arctic region. The Finnish Prime Minister said today that she wasn't expecting a kinetic war between Finland and Russia, but that Finland was preparing for more cyber attacks.
Joel Philp, thank you for the update.